Hey, what's up, my high vibing YouTube family? It's your girl Kate, your intuitive energy reader. I'm back again with yet another read. Let's see what the energy is about. What directions we're given, what guidance we're given. Welcome to As Kate Sees It. If it's your first time joining me, I read tarot, I read energy, and I try to keep it 100, and currently trying to keep it very consistent here on YouTube in matters content. So please subscribe to my channel if you're not. If you're just bumping into this message, nothing is coincidental. You are meant to see this message. So please like my content, subscribe to my channel, guys. It's free. It's free. I really, really appreciate your support, and a big thank you to everyone who's been giving me amazing feedback. I really appreciate you guys. I really do, and I really send you so much love and light. All right, so I just read energy. I do not read gender. I do not control energy. And remember, energy can be past, can be present, can be the future. So you only take what resonates with you, because these are very collective energy reading. I also offer private readings if you'd like to book one. They're very affordable, by the way, guys. I think I'm going to be sharing my rates in the description box, so that if you would like a more customized energy read that's very particular to you and your current state of energy, what to expect, why stuff is happening the way it's happening, all of that, feel free to reach out for me, email me, and we're gonna schedule a private reading for you. I'll be more than honored to do that for you. So guys, just before we get into the energies, into the cards rather, a very special thank you to all of you for stopping by, for keeping it here, and for believing in my content. I don't take that for granted. I really don't. And a big thank you, as usual, to my spirit guides, my team of amazing spirit guides, and my ancestors of the highest white light. I'm in so much gratitude and awe to be used as a conduit, for this message. And it's just amazing, guys. Another thing I wanted to note is that I am shooting this on the 26th of August 2023. So we're currently in Virgo season. Just a few days ago we transitioned into Virgo season. And so yeah, Virgo is a zodiac sign, rather a sun sign, that's ruled by Mercury. So Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. So Mercury is currently in retrograde, guys. That means from our perspective, from the earth, Mercury seems as though it's going in backward motion as opposed to going in a forward motion. It really isn't, Scientifically, it really isn't, but that's what it seems, and that's actually what retrogrades are all about. And so that means that we are in a really crucial time, because everything is energy, guys, and everything is interconnected, and as above so below. So a lot of things are going on currently, astronomically, and having a very direct impact on us, on our day-to-day lives, on our on the 3D plane. If Mercury is in retrograde alongside 5 other planets, if I'm not wrong, we currently have 6 planets on retrograde. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal, guys, for people who understand how astronomy affects us. Mercury is the planet that's in charge of communication, and mostly communication. So of late there could be things happening, or like things happening in your physical life that have a lot to do with communication. You might have, now that Mercury is really tending to go backward, meaning that's the past, for us, backward means the past. You might have a few People from your past, could be exes, could be bosses, could be friends, could be like long lost family members trying to reach out to you and to just like align themselves with your energy for some unknown reason right now. Please let me know if that has been happening to you, or rather really people you've not heard from in such a long time. Suddenly, they just like WhatsApp you, they just like call you, they just like I don't know if people still poke others like on Facebook. I know my generation we used to do that, but I now with the current generation, I don't think they even know what that means. But basically, there could be a lot of communication from your past. Okay, people wanting to kind of mend things, and you're wondering, so where is all this coming from? Like, yo, bruh, you just like, I don't know, from the blues. Here you are, just wanting to check on me. Okay, cool. Thing is, it's really the energies that are at play right now. That's not the only astronomical thing happening, guys. Around the time when I shoot this video, we are just a few days shy of a super full moon. This is not only a super full moon, this is a super full blue moon. It's going to be happening on the 30th of August 2023 or the 31st, really, depending on where you're watching this from, or really like where you are in the world, different time zones. And so what that means is this is the second time in August we're going to be getting a full moon. And if you awoke and understand how astronomically things work, you know that lunar energies have a direct impact on us in terms spirituality, in terms emotion. We tend to be a bit more sensitive, especially my feminines. You will resonate with me, as we have the cycle and the moon really affects and stirs things up. So for August only to have 2 full moons and the second one to be a blue moon, you guys are conversant with the phrase, once in a blue moon, that kind of thing. So the second full moon in a month gets to be called a blue moon. And the reason it's called a blue moon is because it's such a rare event. It is such a special event. And I think the next time we're going to be getting a super full moon, rather a blue moon, is going to be in maybe 2024. But that's still not going to be a super full blue moon. It is going to be a blue moon. But for us to get another super full blue moon, that's gonna be in 2037, if I'm not wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but you guys can check and Google it. I'll also Google once I'm done with this video. So yeah, the lunar energies and the blue moon in this particular season and at this point in our existence in the 3D means that for my magic manifestors, for people who are woke enough to work hand in hand with the universe to deliver, rather to manifest the kind of a life they desire for themselves, this is such a potent time. The reason this is so potent is because out of the 4 blue moons that have been classified, and I think 2 have already happened. Yeah, 2 have already happened. So we're on the 3rd. That's going to be happening on the end of August. And the one that's happening, the one that's coming, is actually the one that's closest to Earth. So that means Earth and the moon's energies are going to be interconnected. So it's just going to be like a very thin layer of resistance. I don't know, I'm just looking for the right terms to use here. So anyway, guys, what that means is, because, for manifestors and for people who believe in, who understand how the laws of the universe and how they work, when there's a full moon, that's a time you get your manifestations like delivered to you like this, like pop, because that is when the universe generally, like the energies that are at play around that time, are really potent. So around the blue moon that we are approaching on the 30th and the 31st of August, and I think the phase, I think it's gonna be on, if I'm not wrong, around September 13th. But anyways, I will check and just confirm that, I think, in the comment section below. Yeah, so this is such a beautiful time for your manifestations to come to pass. This is when the universe is working hand in hand with you to co-create the kind of a life you want. This is when the universe is solely responding to the energy and the frequency that you're on. So if you're wanting more love into your life, we're being called at around this time to put out more love, because what you're putting out, the energies that you're putting out, the frequency that you're on, that you're vibing on, the universe is gonna be giving you back, giving that back to you in such a magnified way, in such an amplified way around this potent blue moon. Guys, you want to be on the lookout. Bring your A game with your manifestations, with your vision boards, with things you want to see in your life. Because every waking moment in our lives, we're manifesting something, we're choosing something, we are desiring something. And the universe really doesn't understand if you're praying, or if you're meditating, or if you're chanting, or if you're singing. The energy that you're on, the frequency that you're on, whatever you're putting out, that's a frequency that the universe works with. If you want more love, be a bit more loving to everyone around you. If you want to manifest a lot more money, you want to be more giving at around this time, because what you put out is what you reap in return, is what the universe hands you more of. If you want whatever it is, you guys know, as we say, there's really no limit to the things that you can manifest, especially around a full moon, and more so around a super full blue moon. Guys, let's be at our A game with our manifestations, with those affirmations, with being kind to each other, with being loving to each other, with giving out what we want more of. Okay, so just wanted to put that one out. Guys, let's see what's in the cards, especially around this time. Let's see what the energies are looking like. Remember, this could be present, past, or future. Remember to also just take what resonates with you, as this is a collective energy read. Yeah, any gender can embody any energy. We have the High Priestess as our first card. The High Priestess, wow, the High Priestess represents in tarot, it represents a very intuitive person, a very spiritually woke person. I just don't like saying spiritual. I think, let me just say, someone who's very woke with the things that are happening around them and the reason they're happening, and someone who's able to read between the lines and just know how to align themselves with what they want more of. The High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. Pisces is where the new full super moon, the blue moon, is gonna be placed in Pisces. So guys, as we keep saying, there are really no coincidences. There's a reason this message is coming out this way, especially around this time. So I'm talking to a High Priestess or a High Priest, because I'm not reading gender here. So we are being encouraged by our spirit guides, by God, by the universe, by the source, by whatever higher power, because what matters at the end of the day is the energy and the frequency. We're being guided to be super woke, especially around this blue moon season, to be very aware of what's happening astronomically, and to be aware as well that has a direct effect on us in our day-to-day lives. So really, we're High Priests and High Priestesses, and experiencing this for a reason, also coming across this message for a reason. So let's see what else we're being shown. I'm afraid, I don't know, I feel like my cards are in, anyways, I'm being guided to not read anything in the reverse position, so I'm just gonna be reading upright messages, Guys, I'm sipping on some chai, some tea. Remember to also stay hydrated at around this time. My ancestors of the highest white light and spirit guides, please give us more messages that we need to be aware of at this point in time. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups in tarot represents past lives, past energies. Guys, the cards are really coming out to just confirm everything I've said. We're in a very highly, like, this is such a sensitive time, spiritually, astronomically, like even physically. It's only that most of us may not understand why things are happening the way they are happening. So a lot of communication from the past. As I said, this could be exes calling you up, I don't know, like wanting to find out about you for some strange reason. People from your family, because we are multi-dimensional beings. People from past lifetimes, past lives. I'm talking, like when we talk of, soulmates and twin flames, these are people who we have been with in a past life. These are people and that's why they tend to understand us at a very almost unbelievable level. Have you ever interacted with someone and they just kind of know what to say to you, what to do to you, like what you're about? Like sometimes you don't even need to say anything. You get them, they get you, and that's because you guys have had many lifetimes together. It doesn't matter whatever capacity it has been or it is. And that's why soulmates can also be the people who, like, they can either fuck you up for real, or like they can either like make your life a living hell or like heaven on earth. Because these are people that you share like a core soul blueprint with, Anyways, I feel I'm talking too much. Let's see what else the cards are gonna reveal to us, especially around this time. Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents a time of choices. This is a time we're being asked to be woke, to go within, and to make the right choices. Because there's so much going on, guys. There's just so much going on. You could be presented with like multiple career choices, multiple, people that you could build with, because now every other energy is wanting to come up. Remember, we have six freaking like planets in retrograde, Mercury being one of them. So all this communication, I'm hearing very clearly that for someone, or like for most of us, we're at a crossroads when it comes especially to our with the Six of Cups here, when it comes to like love, because cups in tarot represents love, our love department, feelings department, or like relationships. There's so many of us currently who are just like, yo, do I invest in this one? Do I let go of this? Why is this person calling me from the blues? We're being called to make very clear-cut choices. Do not get lost in the madness. You're woke. You understand why these things are being stirred up. I'm hearing there are relationships you were with that you did not get any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You did not put closure on. They're gonna pop up one way or the other. You don't have to receive a phone call. You could see a mutual friend that reminds you of an ex of yours, that reminds you of an ex-boss of yours, that reminds you of an ex-school. Like, I don't know, your former school could have an alumni meeting. I don't know, anything, just anything from your past is very likely to pop up at around this time. Stay woke. Understand that this is a season that's passing. The retrogrades are not going to be here forever, so stay very woke and stay very true to yourself. make the best choices. Okay, because you really, if you're caught up and entangled in these kind of things, that means you're gonna be in a spirit of confusion. You're gonna be in an energy of confusion. And that means consequently, that's what you're gonna put out to the universe. And guess what the universe is gonna deliver more of to you? Confusion. So it's a time that we're getting a very, very clear call from our guardian angels and ancestors and God and spirit and the universe to be very woke, to be very gentle with ourselves, and to make the best, decisions that really reflect our highest good. To just go with the options, or rather the choices, because at the end of the day it all boils down to your free will. We all have free will, and the universe respects that. Your spirit guides are gonna be okay, cool. So that's what you've chosen. you know you've made your bed, so you lay in it. May we make the best beds that we can lay on. May we just remember to always tune inward whenever you're feeling this confused, or like there are all these things popping and so much happening. With retrogrades, we even have like issues with electronics, bosses just yelling at you, projects that are supposed to be delivered or not delivered on time. Guys are going for each other. I don't know if, but the guys, comment on the comment section. Let me know, like, if anyone is really feeling these energies just like flare up, especially when it comes to any form of communication. People just be yelling at each other for no reason. Like, I don't know, people are just not aware of why they're feeling a bit more sensitive, why they're feeling a bit more emotional. For some reason, especially to my Virgo people and my Gemini people, you don't have to be that sun sign, but you could be like, a moon sign. Like, I'm personally, I am my moon sign is Virgo. Like, I'm a Virgo moon. So that means this can be a very, very intense time for me if I'm not aware of, the things that are triggering everything that's happening. So being a Virgo moon means that in my love department, or like in my relationships department, I love order. I love direct communication. I want clarity, that kind of thing. So if I have a partner who isn't aware, or who I haven't communicated to, what I'm about, then there's going to be misunderstanding. For example, let me just use my very own example. If I have a partner that does not understand that when it comes to Kate's love department, because our moon sign reflects or shows how we deal with love and relationships. For me, my moon sign is in Virgo. Virgo, on the other hand, they're very analytical people. It's an earth sign, so I need a lot of like grounding. I need a lot of reassurance, because uh, Virgo people can tend to be very analytical as well. I will assess and reassess a situation until I'm like, okay, cool. I think this is gonna give me like good grounding, good grounding. And then now I'm able to move forward, as well as appreciating a lot of clarity and appreciating a lot of guidance, a lot of leadership, that kind of thing, if I'm being in my feminine energy. But remember, guys, we can always switch from feminine to masculine energies. But for women, I think your best energy to be in is your feminine energy. And for men, your best energy to be in is your masculine energy, because that's the one that comes naturally to you. Okay. So if you don't know how your birth chart looks like, I offer readings on the same. And let me tell you guys, there's nothing that has been enlightening for me as learning my birth chart, and why I do things a certain way, why I perceive certain things a certain way, why I view people the way I view them, or my whole like worldview, why it is the way it is. That's really, for me, that's really based on the time I checked into this lifetime. How was the planetary setup? Where was the moon? Where was the sun? Like, for instance, in my case, the sun was in Capricorn. So that makes me a Capricorn woman, and that makes me an earth sign. If there's no proper grounding, if I don't feel like, because earth signs are about like, grounding, material possessions, that kind of thing. I will wake up at I don't know, I will not sleep as long as I know I'm making money, because money is a big, 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 big thing for me and for all earth signs, you know. You don't have to be a sun, you know, you don't have to be a sun. As in, it could be your sun sign, could be your moon sign, could be your rising sign. Just let me know if you may need me to clarify on those things, because now I'm just getting my thoughts jumbled up here because I'm dealing with collective energies, you know, lots of people. But for a personalized one, I can really, really shed light on the same. Let's see if we have any extra messages, especially around this time. So high priests and high priestesses. You have the Queen of Cups. Okay, guys, just allow me to just put the cards here. You're gonna see them in the reverse, but I need to see them in the upright positions for, you know, for the messages to come more clearly. So we have the Queen of Cups. Wow. We have a Nine of Pentacles and a Seven of Pentacles. So around this time, what we're being asked to do, the Queen of Cups represents in tarot a very loving and nurturing feminine feminine energy, you know. A Queen of Cups is all about is a woman that just, you know, like I'm channeling that song, like, when a woman loves, she loves for real. This is the kind of a queen, the only queen in tarot that's about love and like nothing else is the Queen of Cups. Rather, she's like really, her cup overflows, you know, like her cup of love just overflows. She's about love and good intentions and nurturing, and that's really her, you know, her strength. We also have a Nine of Pentacles here. Nine in tarot, 9 just leads to 10, and 10 is a number of completion in tarot. So that this represents a very grounded, very abundant when it comes to material. You know, Pentacles represent coins and material possessions. Is also giving me vibes of a lot of, you know, earth signs. There are a lot of earth signs here. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles represents a guy who's just wondering. He's been able to amass like 7 pentacles already. Of course, his ultimate aim is to get to 10, to a 10. So he's already at a 7 and wondering like, okay, so what are the things I need to do? Where do I invest? Who do I invest with so that I get to my 10? The message I'm getting very, very clearly for us collectively that's coming through, especially at this very special time, is as we make, you know, decisions that are for our highest good when it comes to like manifesting materially, relationship wise, you know, in matters love and stuff. Let's go inward, you know. Let's just like put everything on the table when it comes to thinking of where to invest, what to invest, and who to invest with. Because this is a very, very potent time. We can easily get to our Nine of Cups and consequently to our 10 of Cups. Because, you know, the 10 of Cups is basically like wish fulfillment, like basically just living our best lives, okay? And that's what this season is about. This is a season that's very potent when it comes to like manifestations. Be on the lookout. Remember, everything that you're giving in, everything that you're investing into the universe in terms of your train of thought, your TFAs, thoughts, feelings, and actions, that's what is gonna be, you're gonna get more of. So let's be very particular about the kind of energies we put out there. Let's be very particular about how we deal with our loved ones. Let's be very let's just make a choice. Let's make a choice to remain in the highest humanly possible positive vibes at this particular time, because it's such a potent time, and really everything that we reap is what we shall sow, especially around this time. So let's see if there are any angel messages to go along with this message. I'm also hearing we're being called to like get more knowledge, like on things that are happening around us and how they get to affect us, on a daily. Because there are things you just may not be aware of that affect you or like determine the way you view things or you relate with people. Yet, guys, we're living in the age of information. Like, it's just like any information you need is just like what, a Google away. Okay, so let's make use of the digital era that we're in to be more to remain woke, to stay woke, and to keep bettering, and to keep enhancing our manifestation and the results that we want. The angel message that came out is the door of wonder. This one talks of awe, amazement, fascination, curiosity, mystery. I'm hearing there's so much more than we're aware of. There's so much more than meets the eye for us. That's at our, like the world is really our oyster at this point in time. There's so much to discover. There's so much amazing and things that are literally like just gonna have us at awe of the things that we're able to manifest, and all those things. Like, stay in a state of wonder when someone is curious, because we have curiosity here. Oh, I love being curious. Me, I'm the kind of a person who wants to know why everything is happening the way it's happening, and I'll even like get sleepless nights if I don't understand things. So we're being asked to be curious, to just want to find out more. Okay, because as you can see here, there's like a gateway, there's like a portal, oh, and look at that, guys. I had not seen this. There's a full moon and it's blue. I know, it's blue and it's a full moon. So this is literally as being ushered into this amazing and fascinating and wonderful and mysterious, like us just getting a lot of enlightenment. I don't know, I just need to clarify this message, but it's coming to me so clearly. I honestly had not seen that blue moon. I just love it when the cards come out to confirm my intuition here and to confirm that indeed the energies, I'm reading the energies as they are. Let's see if we have one extra message. I'm hearing just split the deck. We have door of dreaming. The door of dreaming here talking of visions, illusions, wishes, desires, and goals, guys. Look at that. Our desires, our goals, the things that have been like illusions to us, the full moon, or rather even the moon in tarot, like if you had the moon card come out, that shows things that have just been hidden in, what do you say, in plain sight. Something just happens a certain way and it's right there, yet you don't know about it, hidden under plain sight. I don't know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't sound right to me, but anyways, we're being called to be more curious, to be more positive, to be more believing in our goals and desires and wishes coming true, especially around this blue full supermoon season. And I'm gonna see if we have an extra message here from the tarot deck. I'm hearing one message. Okay. This is a this is a 4 of cups. As you can see, this dude sitting under a tree, just like chilling. He's just like chilling and feeling, I don't even have enough cups. Cups, as I told you guys, has to do with, love department, romance department, relationships and stuff. He's just feeling, I only have 3 cups. Yet my goal is 10. But if he's only able to like lift his face, like look up and see a gigantic hand from the universe just handing him extra cups, like if he's only able to look up and just realize that he holds the power within to manifest more love if it's what he's wanting, if he only can lift, can, if it can only get illuminated to him, because it's the moon, especially full moons around those times are illumination times. This is when you get like discoveries and like aha moments. You're like, oh, no wonder that and that, da, 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 that kind of thing. So we're being urged to stop being in our Four of Cups energy. You can get up to 10 cups. It all lies within the way you look at things, the current energies that you're surrounding yourself, the current people that you're hanging out with, the diet. I love to call it a spiritual diet as well, because we're very keen on like looking at our diet in terms of food and stuff, but we're not very keen on the things that we consume in matters energy. What kind of people are you surrounding yourself with, and what kind of energy, what kind of vibe are they about? Because we tend to amplify more of what the energies around us are. So if you want more love, give out more love. If you want more investment, to keep investing more. If you want more money, for example, that's what I'm saying. If you want more money, you're gonna have to invest more, because if you want 10 pentacles, you gotta invest the 7 pentacles that you have. And please, let's be very, very clear cut about it. Let's be like let's have like our boundaries in place, our goals very, very clearly. I don't care if you're gonna have to put up a vision board and put the things that you deeply desire written out for you to see. I don't care if you're gonna have to listen to affirmations the whole night, but you have to be in this very high vibing energy, especially around this blue moon season. Because guys, I'm telling you for real, for a fact, whatever it is, whatever energy that you're gonna be around during this time, you're gonna reap more of that. Okay, so let's just be each other's keeper, brother, sisters keeper. Let's keep vibing high, guys. We don't want like any low vibing energies. The minute you realize someone makes me feel a certain type of way, if I spend time with someone, I just feel depleted for some reason, cut those people out. Just like cut them. Your spirit guides are like giving you the go ahead. Cut them out of your life. Like the way you cut out sugar and carbs and I don't know whatever. Like the way you just like so and so, I just don't have to deal with them anymore. I don't want to, because they don't make me feel good. They don't uplift my moods. They don't uplift my energies. They keep me in low vibes. I don't care what kind of connections you have with those people. You have to cut them out, because you have to constantly be in this 9 of Pentacles energy. And 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles in tarot represents like this lady here, or like if it's a guy, like feel free to reverse the roles. This is like, they have this is I think a bird has perched on her arm, and she's just like, I have my 9 pentacles with me. I don't need shit from nobody. Okay, this is just me inserting Kate's voice in it, but this is a very abundant and energy, and this is a person that knows that what is it that I want? I can get that. Oh, the latest I can get that as well. I can manifest that. I've been able to amass 9 pentacles, so I'm almost at 10. So around this time, guys, let's remain very, very high vibing. I think I really hope this message is clear enough. I really tried, but yeah, Mercury is in retrograde, guys. Communication is might be a bit hindered at this point in time, but I don't believe in staying down just because they're retrogrades. Life has to go on, and I really hope the message came across. I want to wind up this reading at this point by reminding you to just stay very, very high vibrational. if there are any questions or whatever things that you may like me to shed some light on, depending on the consciousness that I have currently, I don't mind doing that. If you'd like to book for a personalized book reading, guys, a reading that shows you where exactly your energies are, the things you need to work on, depending on your. I do readings based on your birth chart, first of all, and so we get to dissect that. And then now I'm also a very intuitive energy reader, so I'll also follow my intuition a lot. I also use astrology, as you guys see. I use tarot cards, and you know, oracle cards, and we can always borrow a leaf, a thing or two from you know, astronomy, things happening in astronomy. I use numerology as well, like really depending on what and how I'm guided. Okay, so I'm gonna put details on the description box on how you can book for a personalized reading. But guys, remember, we keep it high vibing, keep it at 100%, stay really true to ourselves. There's nothing that's beyond you. There's really nothing that's above you. You're one with the universe. Okay, you're part of the energies that are part of these that make up the universe. There's nothing that you may desire that's out of reach for you. Adios for now. Thank you for checking out As Kate Sees It. I really appreciate you guys. Please share my video. I really appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. See you soon. Bye.